it with this team now? It's the third overtime game at home.
Well, apparently we like to make it very interesting. Nothing's going to be easy, and we've just fought and clawed and scrapped and just had a real toughness about us down the stretch, just refusing to lose. I mean, I think this team, if we're a veteran team and we understand the ramifications of these next few games, and you know, I thought the best thing that happened tonight is we had to rely on our defense, and our defense came through. We got crucial stops when we needed stops, and luckily we had enough offense to get through that game, especially without Sophia. I mean, she's such a huge part of us that it's a difficult. It changes our dynamics of our team when Sophia's not out there, and so just a great team win. Everybody came in and battled.
You had a 16-point lead in the first half. Do you think you let the gas off the pedal after you got up by it so much?
Well, we've kind of had a habit of getting big leads and letting big leads go, and I think that's something everybody needs to take a serious look at of why that's happening, and we can't let it happen again. We can't afford it. Every possession, every minute is valuable, and we just have to take a real serious look at it because it's happening too often.
Those last two free throws, you're a 90% free throw shooter. What was going through your mind when you had those 10 seconds, 8 seconds left?
Nothing. You just go up and take your normal shot. You know, missed one, and luckily we had a little bit of a cushion, so it didn't really it mattered. But you know, next time it'll go in.
Is it kind of just ironic when you look at this season? A lot of adversity and defense kind of struggle, and that's kind of basically how you won the game today, overcoming adversity of Sophia being out. And
well, there has been a lot of adversity. I told you that Detroit game was a huge test of our will and our perseverance and our character because we had lost 4 and we're down 12 at halftime to the defending champs who kicked our butt a week earlier, kicked our butt in the finals. And we fought and clawed back, and again, it took overtime, but we'll take W's. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how many minutes it takes. It's just as long as you walk away with a win.
You talked about just how much Becky means to you and how you couldn't really put it into words. I guess, was it kind of a motivation tonight, even on top of just trying to clinch that last playoff berth?
Well, I mean, it's a big night for her, and it was a big night for our team in general. So it was definitely in the back of my mind, and she got us off to a great start. You know, she's just all reliable. I mean, and when the chips are down, we lost that big lead, and we just kept fighting and persevering, and she's a huge part of that. So in my world, every day is Vicki Johnson Day.
If you think it was a test of will, do you think this double overtime win over a young team was a test of stamina, endurance?
Well, this was definitely stamina, endurance, and it came down to, you know, we just keep going. And like I said, we relied on our defense tonight a lot. I didn't think our offense got real stagnant towards the end. We were tired, they were tired, and it was just like a heavyweight fight. I mean, everybody's just taking blows, giving blows out there, and hoping that, you know, your team ends up on top. And I think we can learn a lot from this game. We made some big mistakes, but we were able to overcome it. And I think we can look back on this game and learn from it and grow from it, which is the most important thing. We just want to keep taking steps forward. And this was a good night to learn and be able to take another step forward.
What does it feel like to see Jen Gillum as a coach, someone that you?
I have so much respect for Coach Gillum, and I played against her, and she was a very difficult cover. Really versatile, and you know, had a lot of tricks. So she's one of the players. Back when I was younger, I really enjoyed watching and learning from, and you know, it's nice to see that transition. And hopefully, we'll get more of it in our league, of where, you know, people have played, they've been assistant coaches, and now they're head coaches. I think that's a great trend for our league, and we got to give people the opportunity. And she has a very young squad. Very talented squad, so you know, they're still in a playoff position, but they're going to be a difficult team these next few years. They're pretty loaded on talent.